to everyone who's joining us tonight for this very special occasion. At this time, I'd like to invite our Director of Athletics, Sean Eichhorst, to the podium for opening comments. Sean?
Good evening, everyone. It's my great pleasure to welcome you to this significant announcement regarding the Schwarz Center for Athletic Excellence. This December, as many of you know, we will break ground on the Schwarz Center. This new facility will further our mission of providing our student athletes with the resources and support they need to achieve excellence. Furthermore, it will better position our program to continue to recruit the best and the brightest young men and women to represent the University of Miami. However, these types of projects do not become reality without the generous support of our alumni and friends. Therefore, I would like to thank all of the individuals that have helped make this project a reality. Once again, recognize Ted and Todd Schwartz for their generous lead gift. Tonight, we are here to recognize the generous support of one of our most prestigious alums and former student athletes. As a member of the U family, this individual, like many of his former teammates, recognizes the importance of giving back to his alma mater. Jonathan Vilma left his mark on the field as one of the very best Hurricanes to wear a uniform. Now he will elevate his legend and legacy with his commitment to this project through the naming of the Jonathan Vilma Football Players Lounge. This new lounge will offer a comfortable space for our student athletes to relax and gather before and after practice while strengthening the U family bond. Jonathan's generosity will assist us in providing generations of talented student athletes like yourself with the resources they need to achieve excellence. We would like to recognize and thank Jonathan's parents who are with us tonight, Fritz and Nellie. I'd like to stand up, please. Thank you for raising a truly special young man. Finally, thank you, Jonathan, for your continued support of the University of Miami Athletic Department. Your leadership and generosity truly inspires the U family and sets an example for all Hurricanes, past, present, and future. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jonathan Vilma.
Thank you, Sean. I want to thank everyone for allowing me to be here today. I'm both honored and humbled to be here, being that this was the only school I wanted to go to since the age of 8. The reason why I'm donating is from when I was a kid and watching the past Canes. I watched their tenacity, I watched their ferocity, I watched their passion. And that resonated with me when I was growing up. And I said I wanted to be a part of this. I wanted to be a part of this tradition of winning. I wanted to be a part of this culture that was brought here. This culture that was second to none throughout the college ranks. I wanted to be a part of that. I also wanted to be a part of something very special. It was a better brand of football that we were playing down here. And I wanted to be a part of that brand of football. Fortunately, I got the opportunity to come here. Butch Davis gave me my scholarship and gave me a chance. I was blessed with good teammates. I was blessed with a good coaching staff. Most importantly, I was blessed with a great strength and conditioning coach in Andrew Swayze. Been with Andrew for 12 years. Listed my resume to him. Championship, All-American, 3 Pro Bowls, Super Bowl. List goes on and on, Swayze. I appreciate you. I really do. But enough about the past. This donation is about the future. It's about bringing Hurricanes back on the horizon, bringing the Hurricanes back to dominance. Just like the old Canes of the 80s, the 90s, and 2000, we're going to again take the college ranks by storm. We're going to again bring championship after championship back, bring talent after talent back. So I don't look at this as a gift. I look at it as an embracing the future. a time to now embrace the future and move forward. Just like the past, though, I do expect the same things that I had, and that was developing the players on and off the field, from business leaders to Super Bowl MVPs to leaders in the community to national championships. It is our job as a Hurricane family to ensure that the current Canes sitting right here today reach their potential both on and off the field. I want to be a part of that. In closing, I want to again thank everyone for taking the time out to come here today. I want to especially thank two people sitting before me right now. I wouldn't be here standing in front of you if it wasn't for them. Fritz, Nelly, you guys strive to make me who I am. You guys made me stand out and not fit in. You guys taught me to do what's right and not what's popular. Most importantly, you guys taught me to be a man, not just an adult. I thank you. I love you. I wouldn't be up here if it wasn't for you guys. And this donation is just as much our donation as it is mine. Thank you again, everybody, for coming out. Appreciate it.
Go on me, I suppose a couple of TVs. And one more.
Thank you. Thank you, Sean.
Put it to good use.
Yes, please do.
Jonathan?
Yes.
Come back. At this time, we'll open the floor for questions for Jonathan.
Hey, John.
Yes.
Hey, thank you very much on behalf of the University of Miami, obviously. I want to ask you about the sense of family. I mean, I know you mentioned all those great reasons, and I know that we talk relatively frequently whenever you're back here. So I mean, just tell me about the sense of family and how that sort of fit into all this.
I mean, the camaraderie that I've had, as you know, I'm still close with everyone from my years here. And we're talking 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago, all the way from Reggie Waynes of the world, Ed Reeds of the world, to my best friend DJ Williams right now. So all of that I saw when I would watch the Hurricanes games. I'd see how they celebrate together, cried together, they won, they did everything together. When I came, it was no different. If anything, it was amplified. And I've always had that sense of family coming here. As I told you, I've been with Andrew for 12 years. Best man I know. When we talk about working out, that's the best man I know. Wouldn't go anywhere else. And I actually took a fine just to stay down here 1 year. I couldn't do it. But a sense of family has always been there from the day I stepped on this campus.
Here's Jonathan, Miami Herald, Manny Navarro. Just obviously you've come here many years, worked out here for many years. When did the idea actually pop into your head? Hey, I want to donate, help this cause?
It actually started with Randy Shannon, and he asked me to give back and to help. And he was the inspiration for me to do it. He was my defense coordinator, taught me a lot of football. And when he became head coach, I wanted to support him as much as possible. Obviously, things didn't work out. I've spoken with Al before. I mean, great relationship. But that was the start of it, and I said, this is something that's right. It's I'm old enough now to understand what it is to be rich, what it is to be wealthy, and you get that in many different ways, and this is one of the ways to give back.
Rather than share how you in communications. Can you talk about, obviously you're not a stranger to philanthropy. Can you talk a little bit about the Vilma Foundation?
Yeah, the Vilma Foundation was what I started with givingback.org about 2 years ago. We've raised roughly about $200,000, all going towards Haiti. The foundation itself is governed by givingback.org to make sure that every dollar goes to Haiti and helping to build schools in Haiti. I know a lot of foundations, they have the right intentions. You get the wrong people running it, and sometimes some things happen. So It was imperative for me to have an organization that strictly focuses on foundations and making sure the money goes where it does, and it's been very good so far.
John, there's been a bunch of guys that have gone through here that have gone on to have the success that you've had on the next level. When you talk to any of those former alums, will you mention the gift that you've given and encourage them to do so as well?
I won't mention the gift that I've given. I always encourage them to give back. The reason why it's not a competition. I don't want to say, oh, I did it first. It's not about that. It's about us being in a position to give back. Some guys may be in that position, some guys not. But of course, I always mention it. And if they can, great. If not, hopefully they will.
We have time for a couple more questions. Are there any?
No lockout stuff, nothing.
I guess how excited are you to get back to football now, man? Not knowing this lockout's over.
See it. Ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm excited.
All right. Well, that's it. Thank you. Thank you, Jonathan.
Can we get a shot of you with your parents?
Yeah, sure.
Be hugging.
Okay. Yeah. You didn't know what you wanted.